Andrew Wiggins, guys, scored 22 points last night for the Warriors. They earned an impressive win over the Nuggets by 16 points in Denver. After the game, Wiggins couldn't help but look ahead to next season when both Steph and Klay are expected to be at full strength. Take a look.
You know, we're all young. We all want to see each other do good. You know, so we're all looking for opportunity, all looking to create for each other. So we just got to keep it going, you know, because next year will be a big year for us.
Clinton, Andrew feels like the guy who maybe got separated at birth from his family and then just found out he's got a bunch of big older brothers. I always like talking that talk. He's
right.
like, I got Steph coming, I got Klay coming.
I got all sorts of cohorts. I don't know how good I think this team is going to be. I think it's a playoff team. I don't see them jumping back into elite Western Conference. Look, they lost Kevin Durant. People forget about this, okay?
You don't think they're going to be elite? They're going to bring back an MVP.
We need to talk to you about what they did before they got Kevin Durant.
And it was less than they did when they had him. And that's what my point is. And that with everybody older and with everybody a little less injured, I'm not saying that they're not a good team. I'm just saying that I don't know how that blend is going to work.
I'm going to take the opposite side.
With it. You think they're winning the NBA championship next year, Brian?
No, come on. Don't ask me that. It's ridiculous. I don't know if Andrew Wiggins is going to be good with them, but Steve Kerr keeps saying that he sees how it's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Steve Kerr's got credibility with me.
Yes.
So I'll trust Steve Kerr because he keeps talking about how I can see how they're going to play together. I can see where their spots are going to come. I can see how it's going to flow. He reminds us of Harrison Barnes, and they won a championship with that type of player there. So I'm gonna give him space to see. I'm skeptical, but I recognize that they are bringing back 2 Hall of Famers. They are bringing back 2 of the greatest shooters of all time, and they still have Draymond Green, who has played well this year when he's gone full out. So I think there's no reason why they shouldn't be a contender next year. I have to see where all the chips land to see what's going on.
So we're basically at the same place.
The Warriors with Kevin Durant were one of the
said they weren't going to be
best
elite.
teams
Come on, guys.
ever in nearly a century of basketball. They were one of the most hardcore, to be reconciled with teams we have ever seen in the NBA. Are they going to get back up to that level with Andrew Wiggins? No.
Okay.
No, they will not. Will they be elite among the NBA teams competing in the league next year? Teams like the Bucks, who have yet to win a title as constructed. Teams like the Lakers, who have yet to win a title as constructed. The Clippers, who have yet to win a title as constructed. The Rockets, who have yet to win a title as constructed. I would say that maybe the team that has Steph, Klay, Draymond, Steve Kerr coaching it.
Okay.
Decent management, let's just say. Bob Myers knows what he's doing. I'd say they could at least possibly
Plus, they're
going to
probably get a top 3 pick. Not that I think that guy's going to come in and.
That's important. That's.
And they could also possibly trade that if they wanted. And they have the Andre Iguodala trade exception, which they could also use. So.
That, by the way, for people who didn't pick it up, was sarcasm. I think Bob Myers is fantastic, so that was my point. I can't even. The Clippers went into OKC last night and held them under 100 points. Oklahoma City shot just 42% from the field, 32% from 3 in the loss. This comes right after the Clips allowing the Sixers to score 130 points on Sunday, including the delightful Shake Milton, who we had on the jump after he dropped 39 on them. This is someone who's been up and down from the G League. So, Brian, if this is not a switch-flipping defense, I don't know if I've ever seen one, do you buy that they can continue to do this going forward?
I do. I think when they're hitting their absolute top ability, they're the best team in the league. The problem is there is that uncertainty. In this game, the Thunder are the best fourth-quarter team in the NBA. And they started to make a run at the end of the third, and Chris Paul hit a big 3. They called timeout, and they go, here they go. And the Clippers just came in and put a sleeper hold on them. And so when they're at their best, I think they're awesome. And, I recognize that we have some unknowns about the Clippers, specifically health. We have some unknowns about chemistry.
Look at Pat Bev. Pat Bev, look at that impact. Since Pat Beverly's return, boom.
Patrick Beverly, I'm a bit of a stand for. He's my favorite player in the league. There's no questions asked about that. But when they have all their lineup, they don't lose. That's the deal with the Clippers, and that's why I believe. I'm not going to believe that they can flip the switch defensively now. I'm never going to believe it, and it just happened. So I do believe it. And Paul George says he's still a work in progress in his mind. That's amazing to me. That's actually even possible. This team, I agree, is elite, Rachel.
The only thing I would say, though, is that was nicely done, is that they do share an arena with the Lakers. So if the Lakers find that switch somewhere in the arena, wherever it is, and flip it off.
It's in a tunnel.
Bad joke. It's been one of those days.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.